Hello, I'm Dr. Tiffany Anderson, the Superintendent of Topeka Public Schools. I'm here in part to talk to you a little bit about Topeka Public Schools and Shawnee County as a whole. As Superintendent of Topeka Public Schools, we talk about students first, we show students first in all that we do, and with the focus on students first, I want to talk to you a little bit about what else we do in the district to support students first as our main priority. In Topeka Public Schools, we look at every student as a student worthy of public education, a free, public, and quality education that every student should expect and get. And we do that by working in partnership with our community members, in partnership with our families, in partnership with our teachers. Most recently, you may have heard reports and discussions about behaviors in classrooms and issues that students may have across Shawnee County in the area of youth aggression. And I want to talk a little bit about that. We have 13,500 students in Topeka Public Schools alone, and across Shawnee County, there are far more than that. We are one of the best districts, I believe, in the nation, and I believe Shawnee County has many districts that are amazing, great teachers and great students. Now, there are a small percentage of students that struggle. They may struggle because they come from places that don't have homes or broken homes. They may struggle just because of their own mental health issues. We know that. That small percentage doesn't make up all of our students or all of our teachers. We may have a small percentage of teachers that struggle. That doesn't make up all of our teachers, but when they have struggles, we also have resources. And this is intended to share with all of our families what resources we have. If you've been tracking Topeka Public Schools, you've already seen many of these in action in the school or on our website, but I'll share some of those with you now. And if you have continued interest after this, contact your principal, contact me, go to our website. We welcome any and all to partner in support of Students First. One of the things we started 3 years ago was doubling the number of our counselors, increasing the number of social workers, and as a result, every school has a mental health team in place, armed with at least 2 counselors, social workers, therapeutic teachers. We have across the district one of the only suicide prevention programs in place, operating at every school across the district, a second step curriculum that all Shawnee County schools have. Currently, Chief Cochran and I are planning together for a Shawnee County-wide discussion on youth and violence and mental health in our community. I thank Chief Cochran for being such a willing partner. He also has teachers in some of our schools so that our officers are seen as partners in the community. When there are behaviors in the classroom, and sometimes a student may have a meltdown or a breakdown because of trauma in their own homes, again, a very small percentage. And when that does happen, we're prepared, not only with our counselors or social workers, but with many of the programs that we have in place. We partner with Family Service and Guidance and have some of our students going to school half day and spending half their day there to get counseling. We're the only district in the region that has a clinic in school at Topeka High where students can go and get immediate resources, whether they have insurance or not. We also have a variety of programs that push in with mental health experts and pull out. And in the last 2 years, we started a virtual school. So if a student really can't be at school, they can attend school virtually. We know that at times we have students that have difficulties and needs. But what's important is that we make sure that we love them. We show that we can be a light, and in your darkest times, as Martin Luther King says, darkness does not drive out darkness, only love does, that we are a loving symbol filled and armed with resources to meet students where they are. Topeka Public Schools, in addition to all of that inside of our schools, some of our most vulnerable that live at the Topeka Rescue Mission receive services from our teachers because Topeka Public Schools funds that. And those funds go in support of those teachers and our social worker that spend time at Topeka Rescue Mission to ensure our homeless students have that level of support. So we know that we may have our challenges, as all public schools do across Shawnee County and across the nation. We can see from school shootings across the nation, we can see from the suicide rate across the nation and in Kansas that has risen, that mental health is an issue. Young people have challenges. But young people also have advocates and supports from me, from our teachers, from our principals. So the small percentage that struggle, please do not allow that to characterize the many great things that happen across Shawnee County. Instead, allow that to energize you to be part of the solution, to build up rather than to tear down. I thank you in advance for your support that you've already given and to be willing to be an ambassador of hope. And if you would like to join us in supporting students first, you can contact me directly and go to our website at www.topekapublicschools.net. You can contact your own teacher or principal at your child or a student's school that you might know, or you can give me a call at Topeka Public Schools. This message is intended for all of our families who we are responsible for supporting and addressing. So for any family that'd like to have further conversation, I look forward to talking directly to you. Thank you.